There's no room for us here. But there's a room for us. Snacks. They use it in horror movies a lot too. There's something oddly but creepily unsettling about a drained pool in like a gymnasium. Like it's a really good horror vibe, and I don't know why. Like I don't know why specifically. I would look at this and be like, this is fucking creepy. But I look at this and this is fucking creepy.
You're Poppy's angel. Come to save us. Nothing left to save. Not here. Bird catnaps home angel. They're home. A myriad pairs of eyes are on you now. Watching, waiting, hungry. They want nothing more than to crawl beneath your skin and eat away at you bit by little bit. Fill what feels empty inside themselves. That thing, catnap. The prototype is his god, and this is what he does to heretics. These little toys follow catnap to avoid that very fate. And in return, they are fed. We try to fight it. The prototype's control. I am the last of the smiling critters.
You just look very smiley.
Listen to me. You need to get out of this place. You need to live. You and Poppy can fix this. End this madness. The torment. Oh no. Oh no. Leave me. Please. Just go. Run.
You gotta see what happens. You gotta learn and see what happens. The souls deserve peace is also very FNAF-y to me. For like, you have to save the quote-unquote children. But this time the children are actual animatronics and not kids in animatronics.
No! Leave me! Please! Just go! Run!
So it says to run. All the doors closed, and there was no getting out. So to that point, one of the things I don't like about this game that keeps happening is there's no real time to figure out what's going on when you have to. Sometimes. They don't do it all the time, because other the escapee sequences worked out just fine. But like Dog Day gets possessed there. We have no key. I'll assume the running is up the spiral staircase back there. Or through there. Breaking that vaguely seems like an option. But he got too close. That's why I tried to back up as far as possible. So this one's locked. This one's locked. This is locked. This is locked.
No! Leave me!
Like there's nothing in here.
Just go! Run!
And this is locked. So now what? And of course that's how it works. You know what, that's fine. I'll accept it. I was on the right idea. Shit. Also, I will say, the little gates opening and closing as you go there. We got pretty far out of time. The little gates in the tubes opening and closing is specifically one of the tales from the Pizzaplex stories. I don't know the timings of which came out when, but it was either the helping bot one that gets you unjammed from the tube maze in the Pizzaplex, or it was the cleaning bot, and that might have even been the same story. But there's one where like kids get trapped in the tubes, they weren't supposed to be in there. They beat the shit out of the helper bot because who the hell cares about the helper bot? And then they get lost in the maze, and they're like, "Oh no, we need to get out of here!" Blah blah blah. And as part of closing off the quote-unquote broken areas so kids don't fall through the tubes, the bot closes the doors behind them as they go. So of course that you can't go down a broken path if it was a normal day, but uses like the trap and bait kind of vibe for the kids. That's kind of like right there. Where's the door? Shitty controls are kind of hurting this too. I wouldn't actually mind redoing this whole thing over and over if we could save, if the game would checkpoint a little bit closer. Like, save me here.
No! Leave me. Please, just go.
But just people that broke the game, they can get through this door before it closes but still set him off. And then I wonder what happens then. Does he just keep trying to like run through the gate and get you? You're just both trapped in a battle eternally. So all these parts are fine so far. It's usually when the game decides we're gonna drop you a level. I guess it feels good. I was doing the right path the whole time. Oh shit, I shouldn't have did that. So I guess my question now is, the first couple times, I found a path. Like last time I went up a tube I didn't go up before. And we got stuck and died? I guess there's a specific way to go. But it's kind of hard to tell. Maybe I'm too stupid. I had it locked in that first run or two. And ever since then, just can't find the way. The crazy thing too, like, so on that last run,
No! Leave me. Please, just go.
it's too specific about what triggers. Like other times we're standing here, we're jumping, it broke. And like sometimes it just doesn't break as fast as it does other times. That seems kind of rigged too. This one's definitely left. Alright, so there's a specific path I'm not seeing. So I will do the right thing. When this loads. So here's the plan. Definitely cheated. And the thing that keeps getting me stuck now, and why it worked the first times, and I'm struggling more these later runs, is because the little murder buddies are supposed to be coming out of tubes or not supposed to go down. Like kind of how in other of these parts, when it gives you two options of which way to turn, it doesn't give you specifics, but it gates you in some way, shape, or form. And if we watch earlier in these runs through this part versus now times, the little helper friends, like, they would come down that tube right there. And they're not now. They're not coming down this one. So it's making this harder, and I'm failing more because I can't see what's supposed to be limiting me for some reason. Alright, so we're gonna do this piece by piece, as cheaty as possible, because I'm getting frustrated, and this is not fun to watch at this point. So, okay, so if I'm learning correctly from the video, first four pieces should be left straight, left right at the bends, and that gets us to the next open area.
No! Leave me.
Again, so at this point, game's broken. With no cheating, there's no solution. So it should be this way. Should be things coming out of that tube or not. Should be things coming out of that tube or not. So we're going to take the slide, strategic timeout. Apparently those slides go down different directions. So I could try to figure out the next part path.
No! Leave me.
I'm just going to follow specifically what I think I'm watching. Even that part kind of sucks. Because they all do get me down here. I just wasn't paying attention. I'm supposed to notice this. And that is how you horribly do that part of the game. On the off chance that went too fast and the little idiots don't load, it's when you start making choices. It's left for the first one, straight through the little road. Left again at the end of the tunnel, right, drop down. The right slide gets you to the easiest way to go through the rooms, where you squat through a couple, turn left, sprint down the hall, do the electric jump, and you are all set. Thanks for doing Poppy's Playtime with me. Hopefully we learned some things along the way, but if it's anything else like I'm involved with, I probably won't. Thanks for watching. See you next time.